It's time, ladies and gentlemen. We have the Wombo Combo double week. We're going to get into all the news for you guys. We have Yoshikiri coming out officially and Starlight Elena. We have some tidbits of info even before the actual in-game news starts. That's because we're going to be going over the Global Original Event and Units brand new official video. So let's talk about it. There's going to be two different banners, all right? You're not going to have to pull for Yoshikiri or Elena. You're going to pick between the two of them, but they are going to be on two different weeks here. So let's go over it. Yoshikiri is actually coming out first for you guys. He's going to be available this week, all right? That's when he's coming out. He's going to be the only Neovision character on the banner. There is going to be a 5-star base that goes up to a 7-star in the form of Hitachi, and she is going to have her own little global find your coins to you. She's going to be a boss battle for the Brave abilities. Now, we have some stuff to go over here for you. Yoshikiri, NV-based character, obviously. He looks real cool in his Brave Shift form, so he's like a support type character that they've said in the video, and he brave shifts into like a supportive magic damage type character, and he's gonna be based on your spirit. He's true double hand spirit based in this in FFBE, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. TDH, I mean, he's gonna be probably pretty tanky for you guys. Let's go over his Super Trust Master Award. Spirit of the Shinobi, boost spirit by 80% and boost equipment spirit when a single weapon is equipped in both hands. So it gives you 80% spirit and an unnamed amount of true double hand spirit. It could this be 100%, 200%, 50%, who knows? You know, we're going to see, obviously, when we get the actual in-game on the ban review this weekend, but a very cool supportive character with a damage available to you. Now, in case you have a strong spirit-based weapon, his Trust Master Reward is the Ceylon Shuriken here, 40 attack, 120 spirit, and gives you the ability passive bonus of 40% additional spirit here. So keep that in mind in case you don't have a strong weapon. We also don't know what exact weapon types he can wear. Can he wear stabs? Who knows? But this is going to probably be a pretty basic starter weapon for him. We also have more stuff to go in on, obviously. So let's go in here and touch on his vision card that he comes with here. Virtual training. Yes, he plays video games all day, apparently, so you're going to get this from EX plus 1 in him as well as EX plus 3 in him. It gives you 50 base spirit added to your base stats at level 1 and then up to 100 at level 10. The 3 different abilities here, you will gain 20% spirit once you get the card to level 4. At level 7, you gain side quests, which gives the character, this is pretty cool, nullifies poison, blind, sleep, silence, paralysis, confusion, disease, and stone. So it gives you pretty much a ribbon on a card, which is actually really strong here. And then Secret Dungeon, the level 10 ability here, boosts your equipment spirit when a single weapon is equipped with in both hands. So more true double hand spirit. Obviously, this is going to be like his best card, bar none. A lot of true double hand spirit characters' best cards. Although a lot of you guys out there, you know, you might be running a shield plus staff or something like that. He's definitely going to use this card though because he wants that true double hand spirit. So let's go over some of his skills here for you guys in the game that they showed off. So we have the first one here. I'm going to butcher this name. Hikokigamori. I'm going to say that. It's going to be his Brave ability here. 1 use every 5 turns. Activates a barrier. Boosts resistance to reductions to attack, defense, magic, and spirit break. Stop and charm. And enables the skill Wombo Combo for 3 turns to the caster, which is going to be, you know, obviously some sort of double cast, triple cast, maybe even quadra cast at this point. Who knows? But a very strong cooldown ability there. Once every 5 turns, you can use this ability. It doesn't say 3 turns. It says Wombo Combo for 3 turns, so I'm assuming that the other stuff is also 3 turns. Then he has Ninpo Bunshin. 1 use every 5 turns. Caster can evade some physical attacks 5 times, and then enables all allies except for the self 2 times. So he gets 5 stacks of Mirage for himself, 2 stacks of Mirage for the rest of your team. And then boost your attack, defense, magic, and spirit, and your attack, defense, magic, and spirit break resist. So he's got a lot of very strong supportive abilities, obviously. That's good. The 2 abilities are shown off for his base form here. The other abilities for his Brave Shift form, when he gets a little bit of bonus damage, you're going to see he's got Ice Scroll, adds ice element to physical attacks, and boosts ice damage for limit burst, magic abilities for all allies, and reduces ice resistance and damages all enemies. This is a very, very powerful skill here. Also kind of shows you that he is probably going to be typed like Shuang Lu Xinglong, where he's going to have physical attacks that do magic damage based off of his spirit, because he's got this sort of imbue. So it only makes the most sense if he's going to be that sort of character. He's not going to probably be like a magic damage character with a magic attack. He should be probably a physical attack character with magic damage based off of his spirit there. So that'd be cool. This skill specifically doesn't say that it's based off of your spirit, but I would not be surprised if the other skills that he does are like that. Now he has a Magnus ability here. Ninjutsu Kaiho, 1 use per battle, boosts LB damage for all allies. So this is kind of cool because this is an actual Magnus ability. It's not the new Grandis abilities, because the Grandis abilities are like Magnus skills, but the difference here is that Magnus skills say you can use them multiple times. This one you cannot, but Magnus skills, if you can use them 3 times per battle, you can actually multicast that ability 1, 2, 3 times, your choice. Whereas the Grandis skills, you can only use it 1 time per multicast. So once again, think back to like Shuanglu Xinglong, right? They're very powerful. Magnus skill, you can triple cast that. If it was a Grandis ability, you'd be able to triple cast, but you'd only be able to use that skill 1 time during the triple cast. So very interesting stuff here with this character, with our boy Yoshikiri here. He also, like I said, is sharing a banner here. Look at him, all fresh. Oh, that's not fresh. You've seen his LB before. Anyway, he's sharing the banner with Hitachi here. She's a 5-star base, 7-star max type character. She's got like a scorpion tail. She's like Doc Ock, but the scorpion version of Dr. Octopus. Her STMR here is Restoration of the Hisame. Boost attack by 80% and boost equipment attack when armed with 2 one-handed weapons and reduced MP cost of certain abilities here. So she's going to be a true dual wield style character. We don't know what the true dual wield on the Super TMR is going to be, but it's probably going to be, if I had to guess, 50%. If it's 100%, this is a fantastic Trust Master or Super Trust Master award for you guys out there who are trying to build true dual wield characters. Even 50%, right? A lot of characters nowadays have 150% true dual wield, so maybe this could cap you out, but we'll have to see. The reduced MP cost is pretty okay, but we have so much MP and so many ways to restore MP now that that effect like isn't really that big of a deal, but it could be for some characters. Maybe we get some characters who have 500 MP cost skills, right? Harken back to the Kryla type characters. So her TMR is the Hisame Clan Shuriken here. 150 attack, chance of inflicting disease on attack. That's not that big of a deal, but also has the Activate Secrets of Hisame. This is for Itachi only, and it boosts ice damage for limit burst abilities, magic by 10% at the beginning of battle or after being revived there. So that's going to be a little helpful bonus there if she doesn't have her own ice damage buff, right? We just kind of saw that Yoshikiri does sort of have these sort of things. Remember, the buffs from the weapons and the buffs from character abilities don't stack because they're both buffs, and buffs that are the exact same buff do not stack in Brave Exvius here. So some of the abilities they showed off for her real quick, because she is a 5-star base, 7-star max damage dealer, she is going to have quadruple cast, which is pretty interesting on a 5-star base character. She also has Hisame Arts Concentration, which boosts her attack and LB damage and enables Hisame Arts Merciless Assault, whatever that is, for 2 turns. I'm assuming it's going to be some sort of big bursty damage cooldown activated skill that she has access to. And then her Magnus ability is Hisame Secret Arts Reset, 1 use per battle, remove some status boosts from an enemy, which is pretty cool. Then reduces their attack, defense, magic, and spirit, and then fully restores HP and MP for caster and escape from the battle for 1 turn. So this is actually a very powerful skill. You can use this 1 time, but it removes some status boosts. So that sounds like beneficial effects only. So depending on how powerful this break is, she should, and maybe could be, a very powerful, maybe she'll be as strong as Vaughn, who knows, like quadruple cast, maybe she can do damage. She's got the remove the buffs, so this could be a cool unit for you guys out there to get your hands on while you're pulling for Yoshikiri. Now, how about Starlight Elena? Let's see what we have here. Now, remember, Starlight Elena is not coming out this week. These units are coming out this week on the 17th. Elena's not coming out till the following week, but you guys do now know when she's coming out, and it's going to be a split banner. Both banners will be around, right, because we have 2-week banners in FFBE. So Starlight Elena here is going to be a very strong character for what they said. They said extremely high, and I quote, extremely high meta-defining DPS. Okay, that's what we've said. Obviously, you can see that she's actually going to be a hybrid character in both forms. She's not going to be split between physical and then split between magical. She's going to be hybrid in both forms, which is very interesting. In the first form, her base form is actually going to be true dual wield hybrid, and her brave shift form is going to be chain finishing true double hand damage. She's also going to have bonus damage versus humans as well as demon monsters. Her true dual wield form is going to have the 6 times mod cap. In her true double hand form, also another quote, a strong finishing abilities as well. So we don't know anything of her TMR, her super TMR, anything like that on Starlight Elena. We'll have to wait till next week for that stuff. But these units, obviously, we've been waiting for them for a while. That Brave Shift form for her looks super awesome there. She gets that pink hair, All right, he's blowing up. Look, almost looks like she's maybe using a bow or something crazy. I don't even know what that is down there. She almost reminds me of like Sarah, right, from Final Fantasy 13 too, when she's doing her limit burst. That's kind of what it reminds me of. But on top of that, the last thing we talked about right at the very beginning was that we are going to have the special dungeon, the Transcendent Heroes versus Hitachi. Now, these are going to give you we had stuff like this before, the insignias, right? We had them for Rain, we had them for Cloud, Eris. We had different sorts of insignias, and they were used for those couple of specific characters on their banner. Now, these ones, though, are global insignias, and they're going to be used for any global original Neovision character. That is what they said in the video. So if you want to, maybe if you have some extra energy this weekend, you know, you're pulling for these characters, you're not pulling for these characters, you can just farm these up, and any sort of global original Neovision character is going to be using these Brave insignias. That being said, I don't think they're going to be that hard to get, or you're going to be missing out on them at any time, because anytime we get a global original Neovision, they should bring a dungeon that gives them to you. So keep that in mind. But also at the same time, if you start off bannering global original non-time limited Neovision characters, or if you just had that wealth of energy this week, go in there and farm them up. You'll be able to use them for any of those GL original type characters. So that's going to be it. A lot of cool stuff. Yoshikiri looks cool. He's got LB damage boost. He's got a very strong vision card. He looks sweet in that Brave Shift form. Lots of cool supportive stuff. He hits the nails on the head for the typical base support kit, right? He's got the stat buffs. He's got the ribbon effect. He's got a ribbon effect on himself with his own vision card, and then he has a ribbon effect buff for your team. So we'll have to see sort of what he does as far as damage in his Brave Shift form, because as you can see the icon right here, they do add that for him. So, you know, this isn't the in-game news. Maybe I'll make another in-game news video if they add more stuff, but I'll be putting this up right away for you guys for Yoshikiri as well as Elena. This is cool news. We've been waiting for them. Enjoy. Thank you guys so much for coming and spending the time here. I'm putting this up probably at midnight tonight, so we'll see how it goes. YouTube algorithm, please don't slay me. Until then, guys, if you want to see more stuff, the channel is right here, obviously. Also, check us out on our other social media stuff, as well as Twitch, where it's a cool place to hang out. We do various things from FFBE all the time, as well as other games. So thank you so much. Until then, guys, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.